In recent years, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos have been engaged in a bitter competition. This competition appears to be far from over, ranging from petty barbs to significant business activities. So in this video, we will find out what this rivalry is all about. But first, if this is your first visit to our Smart Stocks Academy channel, please accept my warmest greetings. Hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell next to it to be the first to know when a new video like this is produced. So if you're ready, let's get to the video. Everyone knows that Jeff Bezos has been a hard competitor in the corporate world. Amazon is proof of this, and the man has controlled various industries on his way to becoming a trillion-dollar corporation. Now, his ambition has reached the front porch, pitching a tent on Elon Musk's front yard, resulting in a magnificent rivalry between Musk's SpaceX and Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin. The Blue Origin was founded 2 years before Musk founded SpaceX, using the proceeds from the sale of his firm to eBay. However, in 20 years, Bezos has fallen well behind Musk in terms of space accomplishments and contracts. While Bezos' 2 successful launches into orbit this year may appear to the casual spectator to be the long-awaited dominance, we know, and Bezos knows, that is not the case. When it comes to the billionaire space race, there are SpaceX and everyone else. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. This video isn't about Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos' space rivalry. It is about giving the rivalry a new dimension. Even for someone with Bezos' ambition, that seems excessive. We're talking about how Bezos has been plotting to destroy Tesla. Yes, it appears to be unneeded and unjustified, yet that is the situation. Apart from satellites and space, Jeff Bezos has been funding a technological battle against Tesla for reasons only he can explain. The public has perceived that the Amazon boss' greedy maneuver as an anti-Tesla, making him much more of a demon than he already was. Bezos has made direct investments in several electric vehicle manufacturers. He recognizes that he lacks the infrastructure and technology to compete with Musk, so he has taken a detour. In February of last year, he made his first venture into this form of indulgence. Bezos aided Aurora, a self-driving firm, in securing $530 million in funding. Bezos explained that he did so because he wanted to invest in firms that were focused on the client, and Aurora was just that. Surprisingly, Bezos' decision was not entirely incorrect. Aurora has the autonomous technology to compete with Tesla, but they aren't really competitors. So what do you do if you want to take down the Square's huge bully? Well, you huddle up with your smaller coworkers to take them down. Aurora has been doing exactly that. They have been working on an autonomous driving platform with other automakers, including Volkswagen. And guess who is in charge of the whole thing? Former director of Tesla's autopilot unit, Sterling Anderson. Yes, following his dramatic exit and Tesla's historic lawsuit against his previous director, Anderson has entered into direct rivalry with his former employer. However, if you believe that Bezos would be alright with sponsoring only one of Tesla's competitors, you are unfamiliar with Bezos and his record for economic predatory behavior. He also assisted Rivian, an electric vehicle manufacturer, in raising $700 million in investments. Rivian is now an upstart and a competitor who has been accused by Tesla of being a scumbag. In a lawsuit filed in 2020, Tesla has accused of an alarming trend of poaching employees and stealing trade secrets. You'll have to decide whether this was done on purpose or not. But take this into account while you go about your business. Rivian has successfully poached a number of Tesla engineers, including Nick Collegian, who spent 11 years at Tesla and was the vice president of engineering for 3 years. Tesla claims that 4 of its former employees took highly sensitive confidential material with them when they departed to work for the rival business. It also stated that it believes there are at least 2 other suspects, and as a result, there is a pattern here. Bezos appears to have a vested interest in companies that have been hiring Tesla engineers. He bought Zoox for $1.2 billion in June of 2020, a business that has previously admitted to stealing Tesla's intellectual property. However, when Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin sued NASA for awarding the Artemis mission moonlander to Project Musk's SpaceX, tension between the billionaires reached a fever pitch. The project was estimated to be valued at $2.89 billion. The contract was awarded to SpaceX because their concept design was superior to all the other competitors. But you know Bezos, he is not the type to give up easily. The said dispute originates from an anticipated decision in April to award the contract to one business rather than two due to a funding shortfall. Jeff Bezos presented a few counter-arguments to NASA's judgment. He estimated that two companies would be required to create the landing mechanism that will transport men to the moon's surface as soon as 2024. Through Blue Origin, Bezos also accused NASA of evaluating its ideas in an illegal and inappropriate manner throughout the tender process. We firmly think that the faults uncovered in this procurement and its outcomes must be rectified to restore justice, establish competition, and secure a safe return for the moon for America, Blue Origin said in a statement. However, back in April 2021, when the contract was issued, Kathy Lutters, NASA's chief of human exploration, declared unequivocally that the space agency's current budget would allow it to select two companies. This came after Congress approved $850 million of the $3.3 billion it requested for the project. In addition, NASA made it apparent that Elon Musk's SpaceX had already a track record of orbital missions and was also the most cost-effective of the bidders. Back then, Jeff Bezos offered to cover up to $2 billion in NASA's costs in exchange for the contract being reassessed, but NASA flatly declined. Meanwhile, the Government Accountability Office of the United States dismissed a complaint filed by Blue Origin and defense contractor Dynetic, claiming that NASA had not behaved unlawfully in awarding the contract to only one company. Apart from the ludicrous litigation that threatened the advancement of their Artemis program, NASA eventually replied to the lawsuit by citing Jeff Bezos' pricey proposal as the primary reason why they were not chosen. NASA intends to return humans to the moon for the first time since 1972 with the Artemis mission. Elon Musk quipped that he now had a full-time job because of Jeff Bezos' concern with lawsuits. Musk's SpaceX successfully sent 4 civilian astronauts into space on its Dragon spaceship while Bezos was busy filing lawsuits. The trip was also used as a way to raise awareness and funds for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and as a result, Musk has stated that he will donate $50 million to the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Bezos has a long list of accomplishments, including 2 trips to space, but we're getting ahead of ourselves again. Let's try to get back to Tesla. Bezos has been infiltrating Tesla's turf more aggressively in recent months, now that his beef with SpaceX has been established. William Shatner, aka Star Trek's Captain Kirk, was launched into space on a Blue Origin rocket by Jeff Bezos, who transported them to the launch site in a Rivian truck. To take things to the next level, Amazon launched its own venture capital fund in June of 2020. Bezos predictably was at the forefront of this new crusade, which he dubbed the Climate Pledge. The VC fund appears to be a selfless, environmentally beneficial gesture from Bezos on the surface, yet the words selfless and Bezos rarely appear in the same sentence. The truth is, Amazon is all about commerce, and Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos is all about monopoly. So, if you pay attention to what he is saying, you will notice connections between the fund's description and Elon Musk's Tesla goals. On the other hand, Elon Musk claims that Tesla will become a fully integrated sustainable energy corporation, with a greater reliance on solar energy stored in battery packs before being used in electric vehicles. Tesla is focusing on energy generation, these solar energy sources, energy storage, and the transfer of that energy to battery packs and the use of those battery packs in Tesla motors, to name a few things. Compare that to Jeff Bezos' promise that the Climate Pledge Fund will invest in transportation and logistics, energy production and storage, and usage. It is a clever acronym for Tesla's precise vision. He further claimed that the fund's goal is to hasten the transition to carbon-free energy. Compare that to Tesla's ambition to hasten the world's shift to clean energy sources. At this point, Bezos is either playing a game of synonyms by investing in Tesla's direct competitors, or he is purposely developing an anti-Tesla portfolio. That is something I will leave up to you to determine. Bezos' enthusiasm for Rivian may be misplaced, as there is no certainty that Rivian will succeed. Even if they create normal-looking electric vehicles for those who aren't ready for the change, it is still a fledgling firm that lacks the kind of brand loyalty that Tesla has. Rivian hasn't even begun mass production, and we've all seen the agony that Tesla had to go through before finding some semblance of stability. It appears quite improbable that Bezos would take Tesla's electric vehicle market share very soon. Despite his idiosyncrasies, Elon Musk has earned market trust and has demonstrated to shareholders, the general public, and his own company that he can deliver. He has disrupted and led entire companies in a variety of industries, consistently rewriting the script and succeeding. This is a classic case of dominance against innovation, and the tides appear to be turning in favor of the latter at the moment. And with that, today's video comes to a close. If you haven't already, hit the like button below to show your love and support for this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Turn on the notification bell next to it to be the first to know when a new video is posted. Thank you for stopping by to watch, and we hope you had a great time. We hope to see you again soon.